Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome to AGK's Vinyl Life. I'm your host, Anthony K, and today is Monday, May 25th, 2020. And on this week's episode, I'm doing a contest. And what's the reason for my contest? Well, on Friday, I was notified by YouTube that I had reached 100 subscribers and got the congratulations email from YouTube for my first 100 subscribers, which made me very happy. I understand your first 100 subscribers is a big deal on YouTube and that you should make a big deal about it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I've seen other vinyl community members do a 100 subs video and contest. So I'm going to jump on the bandwagon and do the same. So on this week's video, I'm starting a contest and it's my 100 subs contest. And just before I filmed this video, I checked, and I actually, since Friday, I believe I'm now at 116 subscribers. And so, you know, I started this channel at the very end of February, just under 3 months ago, and I didn't know if I would be well received, if I was doing anything right, but 116 subscribers later, in you know, just under 3 months, I'm very happy to have that. I'm very blessed to have that, and I want to thank all of you for subscribing. All those of you that subscribed, I really want to thank you all for subscribing, and I hope the subscriber numbers keep going up, because it makes me happy to know that people want to come back every week and have actually subscribed and want to watch my videos, and that certainly makes me want to make more and more videos. So thank you everybody that subscribed so far, and I look forward to future subscribers. And let's get on with the contest. So everybody apparently does a contest or something special for their 100 subs. So I looked at some other videos online and their contests, and the common denominator seems to be a 5 albums showing thing, 5 for some sort of theme that has to do with showing 5 records. So I'm going to follow suit, and I've decided to make my contest, I'm calling it 5 albums for 5 decades. And what that means is I want to see people showing 5 albums from 5 decades, as the title implies. More importantly, is that each album you show has to be 10 years apart from the previous one. So that's why it's 5 albums from 5 decades. So for example, if you show something from, say, 2018, now this is not re-releases, remasters. I want original release date albums. So in other words, the first time this album was released, whether it was CD, LP, whatever, the original first time it was released date, not a date of a repress or remaster or anything like that. It has to be the original album's release date. So if an album was released in 2018, I want to see one from 2018, one from 2008, one from 1998, one from 1988, one from 1978. You can choose whatever 5 decades you want, whether you want to do the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, or, you know, so on, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. If you want to do one from this year, 2020, then you're going to do one from 2010, 2000, 1990, 1980. You get how it works? So 10 years apart, and I want to see original records, please. Original records. I don't want to see the Beatles' Abbey Road or Led Zeppelin 2 or 3 or 4 or you know, Rolling Stones' Sticky Fingers. I want to see some original things that you don't think anybody else will show. So I think I've picked things that I don't think anybody's going to show any of these. So I'm trying to be original. But yeah, I want to see what you guys can pull out. 5 albums from 5 decades, 10 years apart each one. You can start at whatever year you want and go ahead, and it has to be one from each of the 10 years forward, exactly 10 years apart from release date. So if you pick 1956, then you need 56, 66, 76, 86, 96. You get how it works? That's what I want to see. And the prizes, yes, there will be prizes. And the prizes will be drawn. It is May 25th, so I'm going to let it run for 4 weeks, give you guys all plenty of time to make your videos. And when you make a video, I don't know how this works. I want to be able to obviously find these videos. So please DM me or send me a a comment or something when you've made your video and posted it, so I know it exists, because you know, videos can slip through the cracks on YouTube. They don't always come up in your recommended or subscriber base or whatever, and there's a lot of vinyl community people out there that I watch videos for that I don't know if I've subscribed to your channel or not. So please shoot me a message or a comment saying I've posted a video for your contest so I know, and please do that so that I know you've made a video. Or you can DM me on Instagram and let me know you've posted a video. I will obviously search out the videos. You can label the video AGK's 5 albums for 5 decades. That make it easy. AGK's 5 albums for 5 decades contest. You can put that as a title so it's easy to search. Please let me know when you post one. I want to see them all. I want to see original albums shown. And like I said, there are prizes, and the prize will be drawn. I'm giving you guys plenty of time. I'm giving you 4 weeks. So I will choose the prize. I will give out the prize on Father's Day, June 21st, Father's Day, exactly 4 weeks away. I will post a video with the winner, and I will do a drawing of the winner. I will talk about all the videos that I saw and everything that you saw that you guys posted. And I will pick the winner on June 21st. And that winner will get a $25 Amazon gift card. It will be in Canadian funds because I'm in Canada. But you will be getting a $25 Amazon gift card to go buy yourself some vinyl or CDs or whatever. $25 Amazon gift card is the first prize. And if I get a lot of entries into this contest, there will be a second prize of a mystery vinyl pressing being sent to you, a VCLT. And it will be something special, I promise. A mystery VCLT will be sent to a second place winner if I get a lot of subscribers. If, you know, only 10 people make videos, then I'm just going to give out the gift card. But, you know, if 20, 30 people end up making videos, then I'll probably do a second prize of a mystery vinyl. If not, then there will be definitely in a future contest, there will be some mystery vinyls. So I want to see all those entries. And to get things going, I will show my 5 albums from 5 decades to give you an example of what I'm looking for. And I've picked 5 albums that I don't think anybody's going to show. I mean, I could have picked some real obvious things, but I want to see some originality. I want to see what you guys can come up with. I want to see what 5 albums from 5 decades you guys can come up with. So here's my 5 albums from 5 decades. So I decided to start with 2019. So I'm going to do 2019, 2009, 1999, 1989, and 1979. So for 2019, released in 2019, I chose The Hollywood Vampires, Rise. The Hollywood Vampires, Rise. And this is by, if you don't know, for those who don't know who the Hollywood Vampires are, they are Alice Cooper on vocals, Joe Perry from Aerosmith on guitar, and Johnny Depp also on guitar and vocals, plus a whole bunch of other musicians, as you can see right here. Hollywood Vampires, Rise. This is their second album, came out last year, 2019, and I love this album. I really do. Some great songs on here, but the standout song on here for me is Johnny Depp. Yes, Johnny Depp singing David Bowie's Heroes. What a fantastic rendition. Absolutely loved the way he sang that song. A true tribute to the original Heroes. Johnny Depp just killed the vocals on it. And so, yeah, Hollywood Vampires, Rise. And I got this one, actually, I pre-ordered this right directly from the Hollywood Vampires website before it came out. So I got the limited edition, which came on this beautiful, one disc's on this beautiful gold, and the second disc on this orange. So Hollywood Vampires, Rise. That is my 2019 album. Okay, going back 10 years, 2009. And another of my favorite bands, of course, Alice Cooper, one of my all-time favorite bands, so anything he's involved in, like Hollywood Vampires, I absolutely love. Another one of my favorite bands, and yes, they're a pop duo. Probably they are the most successful pop duo in the world from the UK, and they are the Pet Shop Boys. And this is their 2009 LP called Yes. A really great spin. One of the best in their whole library for sure. I put this in the top 5 probably of their albums of their entire library. And this was originally released in 2009 on CD, like this. And it came also in a special limited edition CD, which had a bonus disc with remixes on it and unreleased music. There was actually a second disc. And so that's how it was originally released. It was originally released on CD in 2009. That's the special edition. It was remastered and re-released a couple years ago on this 3 CD set, which I talked about last week in my CDs video. And a 3 CD set with the album and 2 discs worth of material, extra material. And this is the 2000, actually, this is actually the first pressing of this album, which was actually released two summers ago, I believe, 2 years ago. And this is, yes, on vinyl for the first time. But this album originally released in 2009. Standout song on this is Love, Etc. Beautiful people all over the world. Do You See Me Coming was another big hit single. I absolutely love this album. I highly recommend it. One of the top 5, I'd say, in the Pet Shop Boys discography. So it's from 2009. There's my second album, Pet Shop Boys. Yes. Album number 3 in my 5 from 5. Okay, so we did 2009. We're going back to 1999 now. And that was a tough one because I looked through my collection. I don't have a lot from 1999. Vinyl had kind of died out. CDs and MP3s and stuff were the big deal then. And though I do have some represses now that are probably from groups from 2009, I certainly didn't buy any vinyl in 2009. But I found something here for 2009. I mean, sorry, 1999. 1999, there was just, as far as I'm concerned, that was a pretty bad year in music. I'm sorry. There was just nothing there wasn't a whole lot that interested me in 1999. But it is 10 years from my previous, so I have to do 1999. So I have 3 things here, which are actually from 1999, because I couldn't decide what to show. And I don't have a lot of things that were released in 1999. So I'm going to show one that's really obvious, but I don't want to see obvious things. But I'm going to show you anyhow, because it's my contest and I can break the rules. So, from 1999, she took the world by storm. Miss Britney Spears, Baby One More Time. That was from 1999. Now that's, that's an obvious release. That was the start of her career. And this is a limited edition clear vinyl that I picked up a couple of years ago of that album. That was from 1999. Baby One More Time, of course, the big hit, Hit Me, Baby One More Time. But, like I said, for 1999, I don't have hardly anything. I chose Britney there just because she's the obvious one, megastar. But I'm going to show you just 2 more from 1999 for the heck of it. More what I like. Probably one of my top 3 bands of all time, Golden Earring from 1999. Paradise in Distress, and this is the last year this came out from Music on Vinyl. Remastered, this is first time pressing on vinyl. But was originally released in 1999. And it was pressed on this beautiful silver vinyl. And Paradise into Distress, Golden Earring. I love this album. The standout song on this album is The Fighter. Absolutely love that song. So that's like an honorable mention for 1999. And one more even from 1999, because I can break the rules, is this bizarre album, which is definitely something that nobody will probably show from 1999. And this is Porn to Rock. That's right. You heard me right. Porn to Rock. Porn to Rock. And what this is, it's a collection of songs, rock songs, recorded by adult film stars, porn stars. Back in 1999, adult stars like Chloe Nicole, Mistress Jacqueline, Madison, Johnny Toxic, Midori, Candy Kane. Listen to these names. Stacy Q, Ginger Lynn, Susie Suzuki, Hayapatha Lee. And they're doing such great songs as Harder, Man on the Moon, Who's Normal, Screw My Head, Beer Drinkin', 5, 10, 15, 20, The Meat Song, Little Red Riding Hood. It's a bizarre collection. Actually, some of the songs are pretty darn good, but that is something definitely bizarre. That shows you where music was in 1999. Porn to Rock, everybody. Porn to Rock. Porn to Rock, 1999. There you go. 3 from 1999. I know it's only supposed to be 5 albums, but it's my contest, and I can do what I want. So there we go. We've had 2019, 2009, 1999. Now we're going to jump back to 1989. And from 1989, one of my favorite 80s bands, absolutely probably my #1 favorite band from the 80s, and that is, of course, Transvision Vamp, Miss Wendy James, Transvision Vamp, and this is Velveteen, probably my favorite album from 1989. Love this album. This album had a number of singles. This was Transvision Vamp at their peak. This is a last year in 2019 repress, released on red vinyl. Transvision Vamp from 1989. Great album, absolutely one of the best 80s albums as far as I'm concerned. And I also had this in an original press on picture disc. And this is the picture disc version of Velveteen from 1989. Transvision Vamp, and that's the original press. And this picture disc, even for 1989, this picture disc sounds amazingly good. Amazingly good. Transvision Vamp, Velveteen, 1989, which spawned a number of singles that were released on with 12-inch remixes. The first single from Velveteen was Baby I Don't Care, and this is the 12-inch Abigail's Party Mix. Second single from that album was The Only One, and that is The Only One, the extended version. 12-inch single, extended version from Velveteen. And then the third single that was from that album was Born to Be Sold. And this is a cool import because not only does this 12-inch, and this Born to Be Sold was the 7-inch version, just on a 12-inch, but what's cool about this single is that it came with a Velveteen tour poster, big, huge tour poster, Wendy James on one side, and all this other memorabilia and things on the other side is included inside this. Fantastic. So here, album number 4, Transvision Vamp, Velveteen from 1989. And my last of my 5 albums from 5 decades is from 1979. And I mean, I could have picked hundreds of albums. A ton of albums I could have picked from 1979. But I decided to pick something unusual, because that's the whole point of this video, is to show things that people probably won't show. So my pick for 1979 is the soundtrack to Rock and Roll High School. That's right, Rock and Roll High School. One of my favorite 70s movies when I was a teenager. We used to go see this movie at a repertory cinema on Friday nights. And on every Friday night, there was this cinema close to where I lived called the Kingsway Cinema. And the Kingsway, and it is still a repertory theater. And they show, on Friday nights, they showed movies that would appeal to teens. So I remember going to see things like Neil Young's Rust Never Sleeps. Things like that. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. J-Man Forever. And Rocky Horror Picture Show. But one that was always popular, and they would bring it back. I swear, once a month we'd be going and seeing it. And when the movies would start at midnight, and people would sit there and they'd scream and yell, and they'd throw popcorn at the screen, and they'd boo the bad guys and cheer the good guys. And certainly Rock and Roll High School was one that did that. And so we would go see Rock and Roll High School. And what's famous, of course, about this movie is it contained the Ramones. the Ramones had a part in this movie. And this soundtrack is fantastic because it has an entire live set by the Ramones on side 1, featuring Rock and Roll High School, I Want You Around, Come Go With Me. Oh, sorry. Rock and Roll High School was the theme to the film. I Want You Around was a love song in the film. Come Go With Me, which was the Paley brothers with the Ramones. And then there was the Ramones medley, where in the movie the Ramones actually perform a live concert as part of the story of the movie. And they do a medley of Blitzkrieg Bop, Teenage Lobotomy, California Sun, Pinhead, She's the One. But also on this album, such great things as the female lead of the movie singing Rock and Roll High School, Miss PJ Souls. Devo doing Comeback Johnny. Brownsville Station doing Smoking in the Boys' Room. Chuck Berry, School Days. Todd Rundgren, A Dream Goes On Forever. And of course, what high school, rock and roll high school movie would be complete without blowing up the high school in the end to the tune of Alice Cooper's School's Out. Rock and Roll High School, the soundtrack, and there is the DVD that was released a few years ago, which was all remastered with all sorts of bonus footage. A fun watch. I never get tired of watching this is an absolutely silly film. Never get tired of watching it. If you've never seen it, treat yourself to some absolutely fun times. Rock and Roll High School, starring the Ramones. That's my 5 albums from 5 decades. I did 79, 89, 99, 2009, 2019. So let's see what you guys can do. Don't forget, the contest ends. I will be picking the winner on June 21st. First place winner will receive a $25 Amazon gift card, and there possibly will be a second place of a mystery vinyl sent out to you, depending on how many people enter the contest. Please message me, put in my comments, let me know somehow, some way that you've posted a video for the contest. I don't want to miss anybody's videos. I'll be searching for them. I'll be watching for them. I hope you enjoyed this video. I can't wait to see what you guys post. Let's everybody get involved in this contest, and let's see even more subscribers to my channel. Thank you, everybody, for 100 subs. I can't wait to get another 100 subs. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is AGK_Lifetime of Vinyl. So you can direct message me there when you've posted your video. Follow me on Instagram. Put in my comments below. Don't forget to put comments below. If you've posted a video, just write it in the comments below. Don't forget to turn those notifications on. And for all you new people that are watching this video for the first time or discovering me for the first time today, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. And I'll see you guys all next week for another video. And I can't wait to see what you guys do. Remember, that's AGK's 5 albums from 5 decades contest. Albums must be exactly 10 years apart from each other, 5 consecutive decades. And that's it. That's all. I'll see you all next week. Cheers. Bye for now.